Thanks for joining us here on Weather Nation. We are talking a lot of things this week. Earth Day, Arbor Day, all in the same week. And we've got Jason Parker, the district manager at the Davey Tree Expert Company, with us to talk a little bit more about Arbor Day. Jason, first off, thank you so much for joining us here today.
Yeah, absolutely happy to.
We want to know, a lot of people will be out maybe planting trees for this week of Earth Day, Arbor Day. What kind of tips do you have for them if they're doing that this week?
That's a good question. First thing we always say is right tree, right place. So you want to pick the right tree for the location that's going to get adequate sunlight, adequate water, depending on what the tree's specific needs are. So that's really the first key, because then you're going to set it up for success for the future.
And being an expert here when we're talking about trees, first off, why is it so important to take care of the trees that we already have? And what are some of the best tips and practices for people who maybe have trees on their property or want to help preserve them? What can they do?
So I would say one of the most important parts about taking care of your trees is trees are living things. And while some are more rapid growing than others, they do take a long time to get to 60, 70, 80 foot height where they really start to provide you maximum benefits. So taking care of the trees that we already have goes a long way. You're not going to have as much time, if you do come in and cut down a tree and then go to replant one, it's going to be 60, 70 years potentially before you got something that's back that kind of size where it can really benefit you.
And it being Arbor Day coming up and Earth Week, can you give us a quick fun fact about trees, something that could be maybe a fun conversation topic for people to tell their friends this week?
I think everything is fun about trees. I mean, the biggest thing is what an asset they are, and that they do so much for us that people don't realize. I think a lot of people, especially when they move out of maybe an apartment or a city into their first home, you have some trees around you. It's really easy to get kind of scared by them because they're big and, they move around in the wind and things like that. But I guess takeaway would be trees are not scary. You don't need to be scared of them if you properly maintain them. Trees can absolutely be your best friends and will provide you with a lot of benefits.